Hey guys, it's Jenny and Nancy here with another live tutorial for you. We are going to be doing some fun Halloween stuff. I'm really excited. I don't know if you guys can see my nails. I'm already ready. Got a lot of Halloween stuff prepared for you. Hey guys, how's it going? How are all of you? Thank you for showing up already so quick. So I'm going to give it just a few seconds. I'm going to show some of our products we'll be using. I do have both MChi colors in 51 and 147. These are the two colors I'll be using tonight. They look just like this. Now granted, I do have a base coat on my purple, and I did a base coat and a matte top on my green. The reason I did that is just to be a little prepared before the video. That way it doesn't take forever. But just in case you guys are curious, this is dipping. When you're doing dipping, you do want to use a base coat, and when you want to cure that for 15 seconds at least, you don't want to do any less than that, or it's not going to cure tacky enough. And if you cure it all the way, it's not going to be tacky at all. So, hey guys, like I said, just giving it a few seconds here. If you guys want to look at my nails really quick. I did use our gel painting. I used our obsidian. I used our onyx crystals. I used, if you can see on my pinky, I hand painted a little spider. And then I did a little crystal spider, which I'm going to show you guys how to do a different version of this tonight. And then I did some of our transfer foils on my thumbs. A little witch and her cat. I really like these ones.
Which one? So cute.
Yeah, they're super cute. Then I went to New Orleans, so please ignore my cute little henna tattoo.
It's cute. Oh, she can do it, Jenny.
Yeah, I did it on my friend yesterday.
It's a really good job.
I had fun. So I'm going to be using our gel painting, and I'm going to be doing a gold spider web with a little red spider on top of our purple color. And then I'm going to be using our fusion ink, and I'm going to show you our little scream face on top of that. Okay, guys? So I think I'm going to start with the fusion ink first, just because it's super fun to mess around with. I have a bunch of colors here I'm thinking about using. I have Majestic and Thinking Green, and I also have Feelin' Blue and Delight. I think the Delight might not show up quite so yellow, but it's going to turn my green a yellow green, and that's kind of what I'm looking for. And then I think that the Thinking Green is probably just going to add a little bit of a darker green color, and then the purple and the blue are going to add a little bit of that darker veining is what I really want to get. So I'm going to start with Thinking Green and Delight first, and then we'll move on to Feelin' Blue and Majestic, just because I feel like that'll give it a little more time to add those veins in. So I'm going to start with my Delight, and I'm just going to add, yeah, you can see it turned it like a really pretty like yellowy green. I got some right at the top of my stick, but that's okay. And then I'm going to add some of my Thinking Green on here. It's in there, Nancy. You can see this is just going to add a little bit of a darker green color. I'm going to add this right on top of that yellow a little bit. So now that I've got that, now I'm going to go in with my Feelin' Blue and my Majestic. And I'm going to kind of dot these around. You can see it's really easy for me to stain myself. I do have some paper towels down here, and that's so that when I start with my crystal clear, I can wipe everything off. Okay, guys. And then I did this blue so that we can, because see how it's automatically kind of like adding a little bit of a darker color in there. And then I think purple will just kind of give it a little bit of a different. There we go. Alright, so now that I've got that, it looks kind of funky right now, but I'm going to use my crystal clear, okay guys? So here's my crystal clear. See, it's already starting to like melt it a little bit. And I'm just gently wiping this off onto my paper towel. So I don't want to contaminate my crystal clear with anything. You can see it's really starting to pick up that purple color. There we go. Maybe we'll add a little bit more purple and blue to this, just a little bit. And I'm just lightly tapping, like I said, onto my paper towel. That's kind of helping get any little bit of excess off of there. And then also making sure when I go back into my crystal clear, I'm not contaminating that color at all. This is turning out really cool. I think the Fusion ink is really fun to mess around with. You can see all those like blues and greens and yellows like running in now. So now that I've done that, I'm pretty happy with how that looks. You guys can see it up close. Super cute. I'm not going to mess with it anymore. I think it looks really awesome. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get my twin tip brush. So here's my twin tip brush. I'm going to get my fine lining edge out. And I'm going to use our premium eye hold gel. This is going to cure under any LED light, guys, and it only takes 30 seconds. So I'm going to use that. And then I'm going to go in and I'm going to add some veining lines to that. And I'm going to use our gold foil so that I can put the gold right on the top of that. So I've just painted a little bit of this onto my brush.
Is this one you're using?
Yeah, I use that one, Nancy. I'm going to use my thumb as kind of like a little paint area here. And I'm just going to add a little bit of this right along any little area that I feel like I want to do. Well, actually, I'm just going to put a little bit on my palette here.
You have yellow too, did you?
Yeah, I used yellow too, Nancy. There we go. That'll help me a little bit. As you can see, I just put a little bit of this right on there. Oh, you ended you ended Instagram? Yeah.
I don't think so.
Nancy, it's done. I don't know. Hold that.
They're still going live, right?
Oh, there we go. It paused, but we're good.
Okay.
Stick it right back in there. There we go.
I think.
Pull it down just a little bit. Perfect.
Oops, sorry.
You're fine. Sorry about that, guys. So like I said, I'm just kind of pulling this wherever I think that my veining should go. I think you guys have seen me do this before on a video. But it's fun to do this with the alcohol inks. Our Fusion ink is super, super awesome and easy to work with. And then doing this right on the top of it just kind of adds more of an element. We'll do right here. There we go. And then I'll put some like right there. And down and through here. Because we're going to put our little face on there. Here we go. I think that's going to look really cool. Just a little dot right there. All right, so I've got this the way that I want it. I don't know if you guys can see kind of like where I've veined it, where I've painted it on there. Now I'm going to cure this, like I said, for 30 seconds. And this is our premium eye hold foil gel. So this is our transfer foil gel. This is exactly what it looks like. And you guys can find this if you go in the search bar and you just search for transfer foil. It's pretty easy to find all of our stuff because Nancy has worked really hard to make sure that you can use little keywords and it's going to search in that search bar for you, and pretty much anything's going to come up. Anything we're using tonight, if you look for Halloween, you're going to find even. So I'm going to pop this, like I said, in my LED lamp. I'm going to cure that for 30 seconds. And once that's done, I'm just going to use my gold transfer foil on the top of that. Now, Nancy, behind you, I think is the, on that table, is what this, so this comes in this really pretty case with a bunch of other gold, silver, purple, pink, green. Pretty much all these are going to be your flat, but they're going to have that sheen to them. And then we also have another one. And these are all your hollow colors.
You want this hollow?
So we have gold hollow, silver hollow, and all these different types of patterns. You can see this one's really cool. It's like crisscross. I really like this one a lot right here. This one too kind of looks like grass. So if you were doing like a safari theme, that'd be fun.
Mm-hmm.
This is really neat. I haven't seen this one before. This is actually like a black holographic, which is really cool.
So you want the hollow or you want the flat one?
I'm gonna use this one.
Okay.
I already got it out. I'm ready for it. So this is really, really easy, guys. You're just gonna lightly press your foil straight to the top of that, and then you're gonna pull it away. And it's gonna stick automatically. So anywhere where I've done my transfer foil gel, it's gonna automatically pull it. And then anywhere that I haven't stuck any color, I'll be able to pull that right off and then reattach it. See that? It turned out really, really cool. There we go. Look at that. It's really pretty. It's a different kind of a Halloween look. Why not? Spooky green and blue and purple. Hey guys, how's it going? Oops. Hello, ceiling. So now that I've done that, you can see I used a piece that's already been used even, but when I'm doing this, it's so easy, and I'm not trying to get like a full image that I can keep reusing this. I don't have to just leave this. I can put this right back in my box, and when I do something similar, I can use it again. So now that I've got this real beautiful nail, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure that I don't have any excess gel on my brush. I'm just going to wipe that off. Make sure it's nice and straight. And I'm going to put my lid back on very carefully. You don't want to bump the inside because you don't want to curl your brush. And then I'm going to use my number 6 gel end. And I'm going to get my Glitz glue gel in the 15G pot. And I'm going to get a little dollop out of here. We've been using this for quite some months, so you can see not a whole lot left in there, but that's okay. And I'm going to put my little face right here. And then I'm going to brush this. So I put a lot right in the center, right where I'm going to stick that face, because he does kind of stick up just a little bit, and I want to make sure that I can get him all the way on there. And then we'll go ahead and top coat with our top coat. But first I'm gonna, same thing, wipe any excess off of my brush because I don't want this to go back into my lid and start fraying. So you wanna be really careful about that. Same thing. Always put your cap on everything. You don't wanna have anything curing. It can cure under any kind of LED light, so be careful. So now that I've done that, I'm going to use my non-wipe top coat. This is our non-wipe top coat. I'm just going to go right on the top of that. So first I did my 15G condensed glue gel, and now I'm going straight to my top coat, okay guys? And I'm just lightly floating this right down over the top of that, over all the top of the work that I just did. This beautiful little marble. This is really pretty. And then I'm going to take my crystal picker, and look at all these spooky little things Nancy has here. How cool are those? And we'll put our face right in the center there. He looks super crazy. We can even add like a little gold bead at the top of his head. And then let's use one of these. Straight down. I like that. We'll put another little gold bead right at the bottom of that. Just to kind of make sure the no ends are going to be poking. Really cute. Okay, so now that I've done that, guys, what I'm going to do is pop this in the lamp for 60 seconds, and then we're good to go. Very different, neat little Halloween nail that we've done here. Always swipe your sides. You want to make sure that your nail stays the shape that you made it. And then, like I said, we'll pop that right into the lamp for 60 seconds. So we're going to cure that completely. And like I said, when you guys are searching in the search bar, if you're looking for anything that I've used tonight, you can search Halloween and you're going to find everything, okay? I love all these little spooky shapes. I think tomorrow we'll probably maybe do the pumpkin or the hand. Or Nancy has these really cute skeleton with bow heads. Really cute. Maybe we'll do that tomorrow. And then I'm excited because we're going to do a spider next, and we're going to use these crimson crystals. But if you're like me and you've got short nails, you don't have to worry about it. You can use your little onyx crystals, or you can use even the opal crystals would be really pretty. As long as you're pairing them in a similar way, they're going to look super cute. I would say do like a big one on the bottom and a little one on the top. Excuse me if I cough during this video. I'm getting over having a stupid cough. I have some tea next to me though. I don't know if you guys can tell. It sounds kind of different. So awesome. I love this. Super cute. You guys can see completely done here. What I'm actually going to do though is I'm going to use my Glitz Glue Gel Precision pen, and I'm going to go just along the sides of my metal bar here. My little screen face is pretty good and on there, but when I'm feeling this, I can feel the ridges from my bar, my little metal bar, and it's kind of sticking up a little bit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my precision pen. I'm going to get rid of those little edges so that I don't have to worry about it. Keep this little red cap. Do not throw it away. I say that every video because I'm forgetful and I've forgotten to do it before and it's not fun. So like I said, just barely squeeze this. It's going to come right out. I'm going to do both sides of my little metal bar here. I'm not adding too much because I don't want it to be lumpy or bumpy. I'm going to go right over that little ball. I'm just going to go right over the top of my bar as well, and that'll all meld down. Awesome. And then I'm going to pop this right back in the lamp for 60 seconds. Okay, guys? Be really careful. If you get too much excess, what you can do is you can use your number 6 gel end on your twin tip brush and you can kind of smooth that out. And then if you need to re-top coat, you can do that as well. I love this guy. This is what I put between all my little crystals. Excuse me. Sorry about that. If you guys are having any questions or anything like that and I can't get to you, always feel free to DM us on Facebook and Instagram, okay? But honestly, the quickest, easiest way to get a hold of us is by emailing us at info@glitzaccessoriesandsuch.com. That's going to be the fastest way for us to get a hold of you. I'm sorry I keep showing you guys the ceiling. I'm just trying to wave. Brad! Hey, Brad! Look at my nails, Brad. You like them? Those wedding nails you did were super cute, sweetie. Look at that. Fancy boy. He's a fancy, scary guy. Okay, so now that I'm done with this one here, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get started on this one here. So what I've done is I added a base coat to the top of my dipping. Like I said, this is MG 51, and I just wiped it a little bit with alcohol. If it's too tacky, what will happen is the gel is gonna like start melting and running, and I didn't want that to happen, so I'll just wipe it gently and then I'll start doing my spider web. So I'm gonna get my twin tip brush here, and I'm going to get my little liner end. And I don't have to mix this at all because it's super pigmented. It's going to run easily. And then this is a really simple design, so you guys are going to love this. Excuse me. What I'm going to do now, guys, is I'm going to go right down the center. That's going to be my first line. You can see it just automatically picks it up. It's perfect. All right, so I love this brush for that reason. It's long enough, but it's also small enough that I can do something really detailed if I want to. I don't know if you guys saw, but I painted my other spider. So I'm going to do one right down the side just like that. And then I'll mimic that right on the other side. And I'm just going over this a few times just to make my line a little thicker, because as you pull your gel painting down, it's going to thin out just a little bit. Right, so perfect. I got this one on there. And then I'm going to go right on the other side and do the same thing. And you just go straight down. Picking up more paint is totally fine. Don't feel like you have to get it perfect the first time that you go over. It's never going to happen. And if it does happen, it's a fluke. Just kidding. So, I've got my little lines. And now what you want to do is you want to create like a little arch. So I'll start here and then I'll go right to the next one. All right? And you can do that all the way across. And you'll figure out a method that works better for you. If you want to go left to right or right to left, it's up to you. Just whatever is going to work better for you. And you don't have to be perfect. Spider webs are not perfect, right? Like sometimes there's double strands. Like I'll show you. You'll have double strands and sometimes you won't have any. Sometimes there'll be like a little blank spot. But spider webs are generally pretty easy to do. If you guys have any questions while I'm doing this, please feel free to ask. Don't feel like you can't ask while we're doing the live video. And then as always, if you have to call us or email us for any reason, our email is info@glitzaccessoriesandsuch.com. And our phone number is 206 771 5086. Thank you, Nancy. I had a brain fart.
To me all the time.
Normally I get it right every single time, and I think because I've had a cough today, kind of threw me off a little bit.
So Nene said beautiful Halloween.
Thank you. Let's do a double strand right there.
Oh, hey, Deja.
Deja! My sweetheart. How are you? I saw your Mario Kart post. It was so sweet. Reminded me of being little and playing video games with my little brother. This is a really cute spider web, you guys. So just arching. It's super easy to do this, guys. You don't have to have it perfect, especially on the sides where it's like really small. Doesn't really matter where I'm putting my lines. You're not really gonna see the side of the nail too much. It's totally up to you, even if you want to just add something there or not. As you can see, I messed up there a little bit. That's okay. Make sure that your palette is away from your LED light as well, guys. You don't want to cure this on there.
I love the cat from the Channel Voice.
It's cute, right? I love him too. And I had to do the witch too because that's her little cat. There we go. This looks great. Perfect. Okay, so now that I've got this on there, I'm actually going to cure this. And you can just flash cure it. If you want to do 30 seconds of a cure, it'll cure it. You don't have to worry about anything. It's not going to run or anything like that. That's what I did for my bats. I just flash cured them. They were really simple and easy to do. So I'm going to cure this really quick. And then I'm going to go ahead and put my glue gel on there. But first I'm going to show you guys how you can clean your brush off. So what I'm going to do is I have my non-wipe top coat right here. And I'm just going to put a little dot of my non-wipe top coat. And I'm going to swirl my brush around in that. You can see all the gold pigment is coming off of there. And I'm doing this because I'm going to end up using that black. And I don't want there to be any gold when I use my black. But I'm going to put my beautiful spider on there first. That way I know where to draw her legs. Nancy's going to show you. I used the like hand-drawn looking one. Yeah, this one. So cute. And then the one with the ghost on it is the one that I use with the lady. If you look like the really like cute ghost, he's like holding a bag or something. Yeah, that one. That's where I got my little lady from. And I used the witch.
Cut her off?
Yeah, I cut her out right there. That's where I cut her out at. This is her right here. You guys can see her. So now that I've cured this, what I'm going to go ahead and do, like I said, is use my 15G pot of condensed glue gel. And I'm going to do that so that I can attach my spider on here. So this is what it looks like on the inside. I'm going to get my number 6 gel end brush for my twin tip brush. And then I'm going to put my spider right in the center here. We'll put her a little catty corner. So I'm going to put there. And it doesn't have to be a whole lot. I just want to make sure that I have enough on there that my crystals are going to sink down in. Might actually be too much, but that's okay because I'm going to wipe down and kind of spread it out just a little bit. There we go. You can see right there is where I'm putting my little crystal spider. And then I'm going to put my top coat right on the top of that. Always recap and close everything. Any excess you want to wipe right off of your brush for the same reason that you don't want there to be anything inside of your cap here because it's going to fray your brush and you don't want that to happen. Okay, guys. So now that I've got that, I'm going to go straight in with my non-wipe top coat. I have my non-wipe top coat right here. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to float. Yeah, thank you. I'll use the black in just a second though, Nancy, so don't move it too far. So I'm going to paint right on the top of this, just floating it gently, making sure I'm not pressing too much into where I added my glue gel because I want that to stay. There we go.
That's perfect spider web for that.
You like it?
Mm-hmm. Good size.
Thank you. Now we're gonna swipe the sides. Thank you, Nancy. And then I have my little spider set up right here so you guys can see her. I'm gonna put her right there. And we'll draw her legs on in a minute, but I just want to make sure that I've got her on there nice and secure. Really happy with the way that that looks. All right, so now that I've got her on there, I'm going to cure this all the way, and then I'll draw my legs on. So 60 seconds of a cure in there.
You want that side, like that?
Yeah, she's fine.
Oh,
Nancy's just making sure I put her crooked on purpose.
Yes, because she wants that. The spider across.
Yeah, so because they don't crawl right up the center, right? They kind of like grab onto it.
Like angle.
That's how I did mine. I don't know if you guys can see. In case you have a little tiny finger like me, I did on my pinky. But you can still see him completely raised up. And then if you guys want to hand paint your spider, you can hand paint your spider too. I hand painted one on the other side.
Golden spider.
Yeah, I gave him a little widow. Little golden widow.
Looks so cute.
And then I did I hand painted my little bats. But we actually have a really cool bat glitter.
Did you have it here?
I don't have it here, no, but Nancy's going to go get it so we can show you. It's really cute in case you want to do encapsulating or whatever you want to do with it. I really love them. I think they're super awesome. She has a bunch of different kinds of them. All right, look at this pretty girl. So what we're going to do now is we're going to draw her legs for her. So if you notice spiders, they do have 8 legs. But 2 of them are going to go down and 2 of them are going to go up. And that's what's going to make your spider look like a real spider. You don't just want to draw them like out on the side. You want to draw 2 down and then 2 up. That's going to give you your spider look. You want to show them the bats really quick, Nancy? So look at these glitters. There's a bunch of different kinds of them. There's not just the bats, but there's like gold bats. There's all kinds of stuff in there. Hola, how are you, Jerissa? Awesome to see you. We're doing great. Thank you so much for showing up to our video, sweetie. We're just showing everybody all the really cool glitters and stuff that we have. And if you guys are looking for any of this on our website, if you go to the search bar and you search Halloween, you're going to be able to scroll through and find all of this stuff, okay?
I think it's reversible. Gold, rose gold.
Rose gold? Yeah.
And then the black.
Really cool. So first I'm going to do the 2 legs down. Like I was telling you guys, if you're doing a spider, they're not just going to have legs that go out sideways. Their legs are really cool. They're segmented so that they'll go down. Right? So there's one. Right here.
How many down? 2 up?
Yeah, do 2 down, 2 up. Right? So there's one. We'll do one more just like this. You can see she's got 2 little legs that go down. We'll do the same thing on the other side. So we've got one. I'm going to make this one just a little bit longer.
Oops, sorry, Jenny.
You're fine. So you guys can see that. Sorry, Instagram. A little harder for you to see. So we're going to do one more down. Right? So 2 legs down and then 2 legs up on each side. That's going to make it look more like a spider. So we'll do one up like this, out. Just like that. And then we'll do 2 where she's like kind of holding them closer to her head. Right? then it's going to look more like a spider. Because spiders don't just have their legs going all out. They're not like ants. And then if you want to give her a real spooky feel, you can give her 2 little mandibles right at the top. There we go. Look at her. Super pretty. What a pretty lady. So now that we've done that, we're just going to pump her back right in the lamp. For 60 seconds, we'll cure that all the way. And, I mean, I haven't done a top coat on the top of this. It sticks pretty well. It's up to you if you want to re-top coat it. I don't really feel a need to because I don't want to add any more bulk to the nail. And it sticks to the top coat really well, so it's not something that's going to come right off. Okay, guys? So I'm going to pop this back in the lamp for 60 seconds. Then I'm going to clean my brush off. There we go. Well, that looks really cool underneath the light, Nancy.
Oh, hold on.
What did you say? Are we going to do matte or shiny top coat? We did shiny. I'm going to do shiny. Maybe we can do matte tomorrow. The container the Halloween foils came in is perfect. Thank you. I freaking love it. It's awesome. It keeps everything nice and separated. It's really easy to just roll it back up and stick it back in its little cubby. Ends up being perfect. So like I said, we're going to clean this off right in that top coat that we already put with the gold. And that'll get rid of any excess polish that we have.
Is that top coat or transfer foil?
Top coat. I just put a little bit of top coat there. Transfer foil's right there. And I'm just trying to push all the pigment out of my brush, and that's all I'm doing.
Leaf 27. Okay, hey, how are you? Thanks so much for tuning in.
There we go. Perfect. We're going to recap this because we don't want to cure it. There's a little bit of gel left in there because we did use a top coat, so we don't want to cure that. We want to keep everything nice and perfect. You can see all the pigment came off right on my top coat, right on my little paper towel. So here's my really beautiful spider, guys. Look how cute she is. And this is a non-tacky. It's completely non-tacky, so I don't have to worry about that. If you wanted to go back in and re-top coat that, if you're worried about maybe it coming off or anything like that, then you can. Like I said, I'm experimenting with it. I haven't really had any troubles so far. I've washed my hands all day and I haven't re-top coated this, so we'll see. So beautiful though. Holy cow. And if you wanted to add little baby spiders on there, you could probably use like your tinier little SS and do that if you wanted. If you had like longer nails, or maybe you had more nails you were doing spider theme on, you could do that. These nails turned out really gorgeous, you guys. So awesome. Yes, Jamie, so dope. I really love them. It's a different take on Halloween for sure.
It doesn't have to be orange and black.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be. You can do any kind of Halloween look. You can do orange and black like my nails, or you can do purple and green. You can have any kind of Halloween nails you want to do. Thank you guys so much. I had a wonderful live with all of you. Thank you so much. Like I said, if you have any questions, you can always DM us on Instagram or Facebook. And then you can get a hold of us via email, info@glitzaccessoriesandsuch.com. But when you're checking out, make sure you use your code JennyW so you get 10% off of your entire order, guys. That's the best part about it. And then if you use $150 or more in your cart, you're going to get free shipping too. So that's pretty awesome. When you're searching in the search bar, anything that we used tonight, if you're looking that up, you just look for Halloween and everything we've used tonight is going to show up in the feed. And if you guys can't find something, you can always get a hold of us on DM, or you can get a hold of us on email, or you can get a hold of us on the phone. Our phone number is 206-771-5086. Or like I said, email us at info@glitzaccessoriesandsuch.com. Again, don't forget to use your code JennyW. That's going to get you 10% off. These turned out so beautiful, you guys. We used a lot of different stuff here. Our MG colors, 51 and 147. All of our fusion inks, Feelin' Blue, Delight, Thinking Green, Majestic. We used our gel painting in Golden Touch and Jet Black. We used our premium Eye Hold Transfer Gel that cures underneath any LED light. We used our transfer foils. We used so much stuff. I love being able to do that, pair all these little things together. Even on my nails, I used all of our orange and our onyx crystals, and I used transfer foil on that. I had a lot of fun. Thank you, guys. We're going to see you again tomorrow. If you have any questions, you can go on our Crystal Nail Obsession on Facebook. And if you have something you want to see for tomorrow's video, you can let us know on there for sure. We take all kinds of recommendations or anything that you're curious about and you want to see me do. Definitely check that out. Thank you guys so much. Hello, Bruna. You caught us right at the end of our video, sweetie. We're going to be back tomorrow, though, so don't fret. And then you can always go back and rewatch all of our videos on Instagram or Facebook. So definitely check that out. Thank you guys so much for a wonderful evening. I will see you guys again tomorrow. And like I said, when you're checking out, don't forget to use the code JennyW so you can get 10% off. That's JENNYW. Okay? Thank you guys. Bye. Have a good evening.